Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. How are you guys doing? Happy New Year Eve. I hope you guys are wonderful. Please be safe tonight. My sister is a Cancer. I think she's flying out tonight. She's a flight attendant, so she might be way up in the air tonight. Who knows? Cancer, getting into it. Let's see. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Definitely, I feel like a move is coming, and I think for some of you, it's not coming fast enough, Cancer. Here's the thing. I feel like you could be in an environment that you're really unhappy with, almost to the point where you even feel like you're suffocating. Now, for some of you, this could be with a work situation where you just feel like, I can't go in there anymore. I can't do this job anymore. It's just not what I want. That could be one thing. Another thing could be you could be sharing space with somebody that you don't really want to live with, whether this is a romantic relationship or even friends or family. I get that there's just this thing of, I cannot breathe. I don't like it. So for some of you, there's major change that needs to be happening in 2020. And for a few, I feel like you're looking at apartments and houses like weekly, like driving by. Like, is it for rent or is it for sale or whatever? So I feel for some of you, you're trying to get out of a really negative energy. You want freedom. I get for a few that money may be the issue. It may not necessarily be not having the money, but money management. Make sure, Cancer, that you're not putting yourself in a situation where you feel stuck, but you have the means to get yourself out. Watch your money, watch your budget. I do feel like y'all are going to find a place. If you're really looking for a place, I feel like some of you are going to be like, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I can afford. I almost feel like for a few of you, you're just like, I don't even care what the neighborhood is, what the apartment looks like. I just need to be out. Make sure you take your time, though, with that, because you don't want to jump out the frying pan into the fire. At least if you're going to make this move, make it to some place where you feel comfortable. I get juggling. This could be juggling jobs. Somebody working more than one job. I feel possibly even 3 jobs. Now, this could be moving into the holidays and trying to get money for the holidays. For a few of you, I feel like this may even be for a move. Trying to purchase a place or rent a place out and you need the money. If this is not just juggling money, some of you could be juggling relationships. I'm getting secret relationships. This could either be you doing this or a person that you're dealing with. I feel like if you're dealing with somebody who is seeing other people, could be stressing you out, Cancer. Some of you may be feeling it. You may be very intuitive and going like, I know something is not right. I know something is up. I feel like something is not right. And it could be that maybe somebody is lying to you and it's starting really to affect the way that you are dealing with them. For a few of you, I definitely feel like you're not getting enough rest. Could be dealing with insomnia, not being able to sleep. Some of you are just unhappy. This December could be a depressive month for you. The energy, you could be in a climate where it's cold and you just like, I don't want to do nothing. So it could just be you going in a hermit mode. I feel like some are like going to work, coming home, and that's all they do. They don't branch out and do a lot of things. So for a few of you, you might be bored. Might be bored with a routine. I feel like you may be hitting an energy this month where you feel like you have to defend yourself. You may have people questioning you. Why aren't you socializing more? Why aren't you coming out of your room? Why aren't you participating in the meetings at work? Or why don't you go to lunch with us at work? But I feel like there's this thing of people kind of getting in your business this month, Cancer. The first thing about it is if you're an adult, you don't owe them people shit. You don't owe them shit. You look at them crazy. I mean, honestly, you don't owe them shit. So if you have somebody that's constantly asking you to explain who you are and you're over the age of 18 and you're paying your own bills, then you can do a lot of what you want to do in your freedom. Now, if you are in a situation where you're living in an environment where they're paying bills and you're there, that may be a little bit more complicated, Cancer. And I think that's why some of you may be wanting to move from an environment because maybe you don't feel you have the freedom to be who you want and do what you want. Let's go ahead and get down into the shuffle. Definitely feel like there's major restrictions for some of you moving into the new year. And you want the freedom. It's like, I want to be able to do what I want to do. I don't want to have to tell people shit. And really, you don't have to. I do see decisions that are going to be coming in. And it may be things that are coming in fast, opportunities that are coming in fast. And you're like, well, I wasn't planning on this, but since it's here, let me go ahead and do it. This card keeps coming up, and this is my Born to Be Wild card. So I feel like for a few of you, you're wanting to break through restrictions. You're wanting to break through energies that are holding you back and explore more. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Could be in an environment where there's arguments, or some of you are dealing with people that could be argumentative. Maybe even the noise level, because I'm getting somebody who's irritated with noise. All right, Cancer. So we got, let me get it right, we got the Hangman, Ace of Blades, Seven of Cups, the Magician, Queen of Coins. Some of y'all are trying to manifest that money. Four of Blades, and I feel like it's because you're tired. You could even be overworking yourself for money. The Star, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Wow, yeah, the cards are coming exactly the same way. Empress, Page of Cups, Page of Coins, and one more, Spirit. Three of Cups. Alrighty. And that was the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. This is going to be the Angels. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Some of you are making decisions based on kids. You could be overworking yourself or working overtime because you want to put you and your kids in a better environment. For some of you, there may be a medical condition that your child has that you're overworking or trying to bring more money in, and you're overwhelmed. But there is definitely feelings of a lack of money, Cancer, for some of you. Some of you are doubting yourself as mothers, or if you are a single parent or a father, there's somebody who's doubting their ability to take care of their child. And that's sad, Cancer. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. Somebody might have even questioned your ability as a parent. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Knight of Earth, Release, Ego, Page of Pentacles, the Magician. I think we got the Magician twice. Eight of Wands, and what is the message? Eight of Swords, self-imposed fears. Nine of Pentacles. Some of y'all, you want independence. So we might call this independence reading, Cancer. So first thing first, because I think we got Ace of Swords twice. So do we have Page of Swords? Page of Swords and Ace of Swords. We got the Hangman energy. Some of you feel stagnant. You feel like you're not really living the life that you want to live. You're being held back. You're in a rut. This is somebody, look at him. He goes to work, goes home. Goes to work, goes home. Look at the people behind them. The only people who seem to be having fun in this picture are kids. So some of you may not be being playful. You may be too serious. All the older people are just looking like, I got to go to work because I got bills to pay. I got a car note. I got shit that's coming in. These kids don't have those worries. So some of you may be letting go of, or you may have disconnected from playful energy. It's just like, this is what I do every day, every week, every month. So some of you, you may need to go ahead and try to branch out of this energy because it's showing that you feel stuck. And with the Four of Cups, this is somebody who is like, woe is me. Look, his hand is on his head in both pictures. It's almost like, oh, same shit, same shit, same shit. bills, same shit, same shit. This is somebody who's just stuck. They're not looking at the beauty around them. They don't see it. And it's because they're caught up in their shit. Now, bills are bills. I mean, I get it. I got shit I got to pay this month. And then, hell, what is it? We're about to be goddamn first of the month again. It's like, shit, I'm still trying to pay bills from last month. So I get the rut. I definitely get the rut. Make sure, though, that this does not turn into no self-imposed prison where you're stuck. Where it's like, I can't see the beauty of shit because I do the same stuff over and over and over again. Eight of Swords is fear. It's fear. I want to change, but I'm scared. I want to try something new, but I'm scared. I'm worried what people are going to say, how people are going to look at me. Is it going to make me look stupid? If I take a chance on life, but I'm scared. So some of you keep doing the same shit over and over again and feeling this energy. And if you look at these cards, you're in the blues. This is the blues. This is depression. And some of you, this is your own. You created this. You built this. Normally with the Eight of Swords in traditional tarot, it's a picture of a woman surrounded by swords on a few cards. In this one, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It would be a blue. Oh, it was going to be coming up anyway. It's going to be coming up Oh, and Eight of Cups. We might as well take them. Eight of Swords is like this baby in this playpen. I'm trapped. This bitch won't let me out. I'm trapped. And then this woman is banging on the window. I am in here with this howling ass dog, this baby that's crying, and I can't get out. And somebody is just depressed. They're over it. They're not washing dishes. They got a hoodie on. Look like their hair is in the bun. They haven't shampooed their hair. So some of you are going through some heavy energy. And this may have been not just, 2019. For some of you, you've been stuck in this. The thing about it is, it's like, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of this self-imposed trap? For some of you, you may have to look into therapy. This person is talking to somebody. They're trying to show them there's something else. But for some of you, we got people that feel like they're trapped, stagnant. Nothing is moving forward. Look at that, hand on the head, trying to get out the window. This window is open over here and it's leading to a path of enlightenment, but this person won't even go out the door. Some of you may not even be showing up in life where I'm not seeing people. I'm not going out. I'm not putting myself in a situation where I'm meeting new people. And it's because of fear. It's because of fear. Self-imposed. So we got to get out of this energy, Cancers. Not everybody's going to be in this energy. If you're not, peace. Good. Freaking wonderful. If you're not in this energy, I don't need it in the comments. Oh, I'm not feeling that way. I'm not feeling that way. Because for some, Cancer, some of your fellow family, your blood, they feel in this way. So if you have Cancer friends, if you're cross-watching, some of you need to check on your Cancers. They're having a hard time. A few of them are having a hard time. Some of you may be at home sick. You may have a child that's sick, because I do feel that there's a parent that feels obligated. And maybe they feel like they're not doing the best that they can for their child. Don't put that pressure on yourself. If you need help, reach out for help. But some of you definitely are struggling. Struggling as a person. It's like, can I do what's better for me? Especially as a female. As a mother, with this Empress card, some of you are struggling. And you could have older kids that you're trying to take care of. Let me tell you, I got a 22-year-old and a 25-year-old. Shit never gets easy. Never. Never get bills still need to be paid. The only thing that has changed is that I used to be able to give them a quarter. Now we're like into the $100. Like I need $100 for insurance. Or I need $200 to help with this medical situation. And you're like, okay. I'm not trying to depress you more, though, Cancers. But I mean, it is life. It is life. And some of you are dealing with this energy. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're taking on more than what you want. Some of you are writers, and you may have writer's block. You may be stuck. You have a book inside of you, something that needs to come out. Maybe it's about motherhood. Maybe it's about your struggles. Some of you may be writing a book about mental health issues. Things that I went through. You could be having writer's block. Some of you may be struggling with someone who has mental health. Maybe you're taking on somebody else's child because they're having a hard time. definitely shows that there's some struggle for some cancers. Not all, but for some. The Magician is there, and the Magician is showing me for a few of you with this Seven of Cups. Some of you are manifesting new things into your life. You want new things. This person is getting a tattoo. There's piercing on this. Maybe somebody's bringing more color into their life. They're trying to expand, push themselves out there a little bit more. I feel some need to get hobbies, connect with new people. And for some of you, this could even be spiritual growth, looking into things that are different, researching things, trying something different, exploring your spirituality, your belief systems. For a few of you, I definitely feel like you are going to be expanding or learning something new. You could even be taking classes. I kind of get a release of some negative energy, heavy energy, and it's like, I want to be creative. I want to try something new. And a lot of you are very creative. A lot of you are entrepreneurs. You have it in you, but the self-imposed thing is kind of an Achilles heel. It's an Achilles heel. So I feel for a few, you're manifesting new opportunities, new things coming in, and it's showing we got Page of Pentacles, money coming in, news of money, but the focus has to be there. Some of you, the focus is off, and it could be because you're exhausted, you're tired, you're manifesting opportunities, but you're tired. And I feel for a lot of you, you're working a lot. You're feeling pulled in a lot of different directions. Time for a vacation. And for some of you, you are going to be traveling. You're going to be taking a trip. You've manifested a trip. You manifested a vacation. For some of you, this is a wish come true. Could be a spiritual journey. We have this man out in the woods chanting, burning some shit that we don't know. Could be cannabis. Is that two skunks? I thought that was a fire this whole time. That looks like two skunks just kind of doing something dirty. Some of you might be trying something different. Whatever it is, though, it looks like it leads to something that's peaceful for you. So if you're overworked, overexhausted, some of you need to get away. You need to manifest this, and I feel like you are. I get somebody burning candles. Somebody could even be working with graveyard dirt to open some things up for them. But I feel like there is some spiritual trip that is going to be coming in for some cancers. Retreat. This could be even in the woods, bathing in a spring or a waterfall or something, but I'm getting a lot of natural, eating natural. This could be some place where it's like a vegan retreat where you're swimming, you're getting massages and things like that. Whatever it is, I feel like it's needed. It's like well overdue. And I feel for some of you, you're going to be a little bit more creative moving into 2020 with your life. You're releasing energy that really doesn't feel good anymore. Especially if this Eight of Swords, stagnation. It's like I don't want this energy. Let me get it. I don't want to feel trapped. I don't want to feel like I don't have a way out. So for a lot of you, you are coming into this energy of, let me release this. Let me release these fears. And if you haven't gone on a retreat or been out the country, I feel like some of you are going to try it. You're going to explore something different. Some of you, you might even be trying henna, getting some type of special tattoo or something put on you to acknowledge changes that are happening in your life. Even with me, the warrior tattoo reminds me who I am when I have those moments where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I swear to God, the world is going crazy. I want to kill motherfuckers. They trying to kill me. The spell work swirling around, and then all of a sudden I look down, I put my hand on my thing, and then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a fucking warrior. I'm a fucking warrior. What the hell? Sometimes we need those reminders, right? Sometimes we don't always have people telling us that. We got to be the one to say, look, I'm the fucking warrior. So for some of you, I definitely feel like you're changing. You're really kind of letting go of this fear, which is good, especially for that energy at the beginning. That energy was really heavy. The release is showing spiritual transformation, spiritual growth, connecting more with energy, with spirit. Listening, letting go of things that are holding you back. Yeah, the Magician. Four Swords. I'm tired of the old way of life. I want to try something different, and I'm manifesting something different. And I'm releasing anything that's holding you back. Anything that's holding you back. And I feel like you need to work on it. If it's a dead-end job and you don't want to go there every day, every week, every month, and you're done with it, let it go. Some of you are working your ass off for a place where there's no growth. There's nothing that is going to grow with this. And the Queen of Pentacles, now it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo you're dealing with. This could be somebody who's a workaholic, who's focused on their money. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is your energy. This is somebody that overworks themselves. And there's this thing about working smarter, not harder. So if we're looking at all these pictures with these hands on the head, this is showing Cancers. Y'all in some heavy energy. Y'all have some heavy energy. Some of y'all are like, I don't even know what the fuck to do no more. I don't even know what to do. Where do I start? Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do with this shit? First thing is release. Let it go. Spiritual transformation. Let spirit come in. Some of you, spirit is going to be the way that you connect to your higher self, to this epiphany that is coming into you, which is what you need. Some of you, I just get new beginnings, and they're more colorful. With the Empress card, if this is not somebody, and this could be pregnancy for a few people, and I do feel that there could be new babies coming in. If you're not of an age to have a baby, this is new beginnings, giving birth to something new. Some of you definitely are going to be trying something, and I feel it has something to do with creativity, art, writing books, painting, opening dance studios, designing clothes, something with creativity that really sparks your imagination and speaks to you. Look at all the color in these cards. I feel like somebody is tired of just like the same mundane shit over and over again because they felt trapped by it. This could even be a mother that was a stay-at-home mom and now she's like, I want to do something different. And it may not be leaving her child. This could be, let me start my own business. Let me do something that I want to do that brings in my creativity, that helps me balance this. Some of you may be waiting for your child to get a little bit older so you can do this. Doesn't necessarily have to be a mother, could be a father too. I do feel like there is something that brings you, your work is going to bring you, because we got the Nine of Cups twice. Your work is going to bring you to something that puts you out there. The Star card is showing some type of recognition. For some of you, I really feel like you could be writing some type of book. Doing something that really puts you in the spotlight. For a few people, this may be Instagram, Facebook, but I get some type of artistic feel to this. Opening yourself up. Getting something that you prayed for, that you wished for. Releasing negativity and moving towards something that brings in more positive energy. Now, a lot of you are going to fight this. You are. And I think it's not so much that you don't want it. I think that the struggle has been real, Cancer. I think it's been real. We got the Ego card, which is worried about bills. We got Five of Coins, which is worried about not having enough. Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. Messages coming in. Could be bill collectors calling you, people calling you, asking you for money, and it's like, shit, I ain't got nothing. Y'all gonna have to wait like everybody else. That's what I be telling them too. Stand in line. I'm gonna get to you, and I'm probably gonna get to you before you cut the shit off. But if you cut the shit off, then I gotta do what I gotta do. Air signs tend to have procrastination problems. That's our Achilles heel. Cancer, I don't feel like procrastination is so much your issue. I feel like a lot of you don't want to see a problem that is there. Or either some of you see it all too clear and it's depressing you. For some of you, there's a lack. It's like, I want money because I want to get out this environment. I want money because I want to move. I need a new car. I need a new vehicle. And all I get is the same shit over and over and over again. So you may get a message or something that depresses you and gets you stuck in this energy. I would say don't get comfortable in it because Spirit is like, that's not where you're supposed to be. We're going to push you past this energy. Release it. The end of a phase or a situation that may have been difficult for you. Spiritual transformation. And the reason that it's coming is because, where's that 9 of Cups? We got 9 of Cups. You prayed for this. You asked for this. You wished for it. If you're dependent on people with the 9 of Pentacles, this is showing more independence. You're praying to be on your own, to stand on your own, to be able to take care of what you need. For some of you, this is a new business. 9 of Pentacles is always my entrepreneurship card for me. This is really branching out and doing something for yourself. This is what I want. This is going to make me happy. So some of you really are, if you're living with family, you get a new apartment, you're going to be in there butt naked like, yes, it's my place, it's mine. I get this thing where you want mine, mine, mine. Some of you maybe have shared too much with other people. And it may have been where you felt this trap, this feeling of being, not having enough, discontent and bored. Maybe you gave too much of your cups to other people. But you have somebody that's coming around you that's trying to pour into your cup. For a few of you, I do feel like there could be a love interest that's going to cross your path. Now take your time. Some of y'all are caught up in a secret relationship where you might be dealing with somebody who's married. You may be married. Some of you are so in this woe is me type of energy that you have people swirling around you, but you're looking for the chupacabra, that perfect person to come in, and it's like, where are they? When are they coming? Everybody been telling me about this person coming. When they coming? You got to make sure though that you are attracting the energy that you want. If you're overwhelmed and you're woe is me and you're feeling stagnant and you're not really going out, you're not putting yourself out there, you're not going to meet people. You can't meet people like this. You're flustered. You won't even be able to see them. This person may even be trying to offer some type of love connection with them, but they look at them. They're not even looking at them. This person may be like, you know what, you're not even what I want. You're not even what I thought I would be with. But then who knows? Maybe this person can show you something. Don't put yourself in a box, Cancer, when it comes to love. Don't put yourself in a box. I know a lot of you, and I know why you're having worries, because I see the Magician twice. Some of you have come across people that have been shady as fuck, not the right type of energy, and you may not trust this. But if you, to me, Magician is read 2 ways in my book. They're either somebody shady and tricky. They could practice, not necessarily in a negative way. I mean, we all have, you know, the light and the shadow is what I would say, light and shadow. But I feel for some, this is manifestation. And for a few of you, I feel like you're calling in somebody or you're manifesting, because we do see the Ace of Cups. This is calling in and praying for a new job. Calling in, or I'm sorry, 9 of Cups. This is calling in, praying for opportunities, new love. Spirit, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Be really careful if you are manifesting love, Cancer, that you're not manifesting something that you really don't want. Be specific about what you're calling in. If you have the gift of manifestation, and I feel like a lot of you do, be careful what you're calling in. Don't just say, I want love, because you might get a shady magician. On the other hand, you might get somebody that actually compliments you in your growth, your spiritual growth. So it's completely up to you with your manifestation. But I know the fear. I know some of you are scared. I'm going to attract something into my life that I don't want. That's going to make things harder for me. And you won't know unless you try. All right, Cancer? So don't put yourself in a box when it comes to love. I know the big issue is money, but it's showing with the Page of Pentacles, you have money coming in. Some of you just have to focus a little bit more on this. There may be issues with your spending, with your money management. You may be juggling with the money, but maybe it's time to go ahead and get focused. Be committed about what you're trying to do. You want to go on a trip? Save the money. You want to pay that bill off? Save the money. Pay an extra $2, $3 a month. The thing about it is that for some of you, the focus, you get distracted. You're getting distracted with things that probably are affecting your finances. I do feel this long pull to be in a relationship, but fear about being in a relationship. So we're dealing with a lot of fears, Cancer, this month. But I feel like going into the new year, a lot of you really you're praying for a release and manifestation of something that's good. Something that is opening doors for you. Independence, standing on your own. The Star card, finding happiness, being acknowledged for what you do. For a few of you, if you are very artistic, very creative, you could be overworking yourself, but working yourself to get to a goal. If you are, balance this. Balance this. Don't take on other people's shit. Don't do things that you don't need to do. Focus on getting to this point. If you're going to embody the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is somebody who's very focused on getting the money right, working, being logical with their steps, then you got to move away from being too emotional or being distracted with things that you feel may be a threat, but maybe they're really not a threat. A lot of you have victory that's coming in. And it's because of your doing. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, being restricted. But a lot of you are going to come out of this energy because the release card is there. It's like, I don't want to do this. The end of a phase, a difficult phase. Manifesting something good. Love is coming in. If you want love, then you got to switch up the way you are. If you're looking for love and you don't leave your house, you in your pajamas all day, and you're not really making eye contact, flirting with people, you got a problem. If you want this job to come in with this Page of Pentacles, but you're not putting out your resume or your application because you feel trapped, you have self-doubts about your worth, your ability, you got to let that go and release it, because you're going to miss opportunities. Knight of Pentacles is about buckling down, buckling down, focusing. Now for some of y'all, maybe y'all need to buckle down and do that too. But buckling down and focusing on what you want. I don't know what I'm getting, but I feel like somebody is yearning, and not just for dick, but for love. So whatever the energy is, be the magician. Manifest that shit. If you need the dick to come in, the pussy to come in, or whatever, manifest it. Because for me to even go that way, and it almost came out, I'm like, okay, what we doing? For some, though, this is focusing on what needs to be changed and sticking to it, making a plan and saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write this book. I'm going to apply for this job. I'm going to flirt with that dude with the tight ass. I'm going to manifest this stuff in. I'm going to get laid this year in 2020. If that's what you need, Cancer, go for it. Go for it. Let go of whatever this fear is, this self-imposed. It's not serving you. Let it go. If you were scared in 2019, let's live. Let's live. Let's do this Seven of Cups. There may be a whole bunch of ideas that come through that you want to do. Put that stuff on a piece of paper. Get focused with it. And then make it happen. Make it happen. If you want something different, if you need something to tell you who you are, make it happen. Even if it's temporary. If it's temporary, make it happen. I feel for you, a lot of manifestation is coming through. A lot of positive things are coming through. But you're going to have to really kill that dead energy. Kill it again and again and again. Because I think a lot of you already know it's not going anywhere, or it's not helping you go anywhere. It's just there. It's stagnant. And you're just kind of looking at it, waiting for something to change. I don't know if you expect it to turn into a rainbow or a butterfly or whatever. You got to make that happen. You got to put action into it and say, this is not the way I want to be. This is not what I want. I want these new opportunities. I want this Page of Pentacles. I want this good news about money. I want this independence that's coming in. I want to be juggling everything. I want things to have some type of stability to it. And it's showing that you can get it, Cancer. You definitely can get it. You're very strong. You know, I look at my sister. My sister works hard. Very strong person. Can be very focused when she wants to be. Every now and then gets off a track. And then it's like, woe is me. And it's like, okay, what? Come on. You know, the air sign. Come on. Let's get back on it. And then she's like, all right, let's do it. It works that way. Don't put yourself behind. You have all the power to break out of this rut. There's nothing holding you back at this point but you. This is self-imposed. Self-imposed. Put your clothes on, put a bottle in that baby's mouth, give that dog some food, and go do what you need to do. All right, Cancers, love you much.